Good morning, Quincy. Today is Friday, January 23rd, 2026, and this is your daily local update for Quincy, George, Winchester, and Crescent Bar. If it matters to our community, we're talking about it. In the next few minutes, we'll cover today's weather, what's happening around town, school sports and activities, school, city council, police, fire, church, and local business news. Whether you're heading to work, getting kids out the door, or just easing into your day, we're here to help you stay connected with what's happening in our community. Grab your coffee, get ready for the day, and let's start with the local forecast. It's a chilly morning here in Quincy with a few clouds throughout mid-morning, but mostly clear, then clearing the rest of the day with a high near 35. Winds northwest around 7 miles an hour. It's currently 26 degrees here at the studio. The weekend is going to remain fairly chilly with mostly clear skies but sun all weekend. If you have a better source of weather, to be sure and let us know. I check 6 sites every single morning and none of them actually agree even on what the current temperature is. It's kind of rage inducing. It reminds me of what my niece told me years ago. They were taught in school that weathermen are only right 10% of the time. But that leaves the rest of us kind of guessing, so I'm always looking for a good source for the weather. Now, let me add in before we go any further into this broadcast. Hey, congratulations, it's Friday. You got through the week. Give yourself a round of applause. Let me also add in, if you're getting your kids ready to go out the door to school, wrong day. There's no school today, so if you're getting your kids ready for school, back that train up. Don't send them to school today because there is no school, but there's still a lot going on here in Quincy. In Jack Sports recap, last night the Lady Jacks wrestlers won 51-27 against Grandview High School. Go Jacks! Our Jacks wrestlers lost 34-42 to Grandview. Get them again next time, guys. Today is National Pie Day. That's right. No, we're not talking about the mathematical equation. That's not for another month or two. We'll get there in March. Check back with me then. No, today is National Pie Day. I grew up eating birthday pies instead of birthday cakes, and pie is my favorite kind of food. So everything else is kind of downhill after the fact that today is National Pie Day. But stick with me anyways. Happening around town today, Quincy Valley Wrestling is holding in-person registration for the wrestling program for the kids K through 8 on, today, January 23rd, from 5 to 6 p.m. at the Quincy Middle School in the wrestling room behind the school. Practices start January 26th with the final day of registration being Friday, January 30th, but in-person registration is today. No school today? No problem. It's Family Movie Day at the library. Join our local library at 1 p.m. today for Pixar's newest animated adventure, Elio. The Quincy Rec Department is hosting Friday Adult Volleyball Open Gym. Go get your volleyball on. Join us for some volleyball fun Friday evenings from 5:30 to 7:30 at Monument Elementary. The best part? It's free, so go with someone you care about, make some new friends, and go play some volleyball. Now, I know you're waiting for the bad joke of the day because we all love the bad joke of the day, and I tell you a joke about laundry, but it's too dirty. Just because that one's so bad, let me give you another one. Why shouldn't you trust trees? They seem kind of shady. In upcoming events, only a few tickets left for the Bagpipes Bash on Saturday, January 24th. That's tomorrow. All funds from this Quincy Booster Club fundraiser will support the Quincy High School choirs and their performance and travel experiences. Join us Saturday, the 24th, for a Scottish-themed evening with dinner catered by Better Together Catering, appetizers and drinks by Tide New Orleans, and performances by the award-winning Quincy High School Spectrum Choir. Live and silent auctions featuring exclusive items from Broadway shows to Seahawks tickets. Get your tickets by visiting the Quincy Booster Club Music Facebook page on Facebook. Next week, on January 28th, from 3:30 to 6 p.m. at Ancient Lakes Elementary, they're holding a parent meeting about parent volunteer hours to support the spaghetti feed. They need volunteers. Please let them know if you're willing to help. The Quincy Partnership for Youth is hosting the Strengthening Families program, which is starting next week. It's a 7-week session to strengthen families communication, helping youth ages 10 through 14 build skills to resist peer pressure and enjoy meaningful family time. Parent caregiver participation is required. This is not something you drop your kids at. Sessions include learning practical skills as well as fun, hands-on activities that families can do together. Free dinner and childcare provided with pre-registration. Space is limited. Sessions will be held from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Quincy High School. The first English session is Tuesday, January 27th, and the first Spanish session is Wednesday, January 28th. Registration can be found on the website quincypartnership.org. That's quincypartnership.org. Remember, as we go into this weekend, acts of random kindness. Do something nice for someone today just because you can. Smile at people, use please and thank you, and buy a stranger a cup of coffee just because you can. Don't even tell them. Let's make Quincy a better place. Totally off the cuff because I forgot to put this on my list. I went and tried the new Ace Sushi over at Aiken's, and I gotta say, guys, it was pretty good. I posted about it on my Facebook. We got a red dragon roll and a salmon roll and I'm going to say it wrong, boba Thai tea. Yeah, I think that's right. My daughters love that stuff. It was an excellent experience. Delicious, fairly priced for exactly what you expect to pay for about a normal roll anywhere else, guys. Be sure and check out that new feature over at Aiken's and get your sushi on. Now, before we jump into this week in Quincy Jack's life and sports, because we got a lot, we're going to be covering upcoming Quincy administration news and announcements, and then jump into sports and events. Remember to vote on the upcoming school levy extension. This is not a new or added tax. They're not adding anything. They're not changing anything. It just replaces the existing levy that funds our schools. Also, please check the Facebook page for the Quincy Animal Shelter. We have some family friends that are still lost and have not been placed back at their homes yet. There are some adorable dogs there, and the animal shelter can only do so much. So please take a minute out of your day and check out the Quincy Animal Shelter Facebook page and see if you recognize some of our missing friends so we can get them home to people. Now, as I said, in school news, there's no school today. Friday, January 23rd, it's a records day at the school, so do not send your kids to school today. In Jack Sports news, today is Battle of the Basin. Our Quincy Jacks basketball teams are playing the Afraid of Tigers at Quincy High School, with girls varsity playing at 5:30 p.m., boys varsity playing at 7 p.m., but ladies and gentlemen, the fun starts at 4 as JV is playing, the C teams are playing, and over the middle school, our D team is playing them. The Jackrabbit Gym and Auxiliary Gym at the high school will be non-stop basketball starting at 4 p.m. Go support our local Jacks. Get your basketball on and go Quincy.
Y'all ready for this?
And tonight at Battle of the Basin, it's Coaches versus Cancer Night. So everyone's encouraged to pink out by wearing a pink shirt in support. Let's show up big for the Jacks. Wear pink, be loud, and pack the gym. The Quincy Cheer Squad will be collecting donations for Smilin' for Rylan to help with medical bills for Rylan Massey, a little local girl fighting cancer. So please be generous and help this young woman and this family. Guys, it's personal for me. I know this family, and she is the sweetest little girl you've ever met. Please show up and help as we fight for Smiling for Rylan. Tomorrow, our Jack's wrestling team hosts Invitational at Quincy High School starting at 9 a.m. Come out and support our school wrestlers. It is a big weekend in Jack sports. Go Jacks! Now, as we wrap out today's newscast, let me leave you with this quote. How we spend our weekends is how we spend our lives. Annie Dillard. Well, that wraps up your week here on Good Morning Quincy, Washington. Thank you for starting your mornings with Good Morning Quincy, Washington. If you have an event, announcement, school activity, church gathering, or community update you'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you because this show is about our town told by our people. Email us at info@thefallibleman.com. Make sure and subscribe and follow the show, share it with a friend, and make sure that everybody knows that this newscast is available daily to them about our town. Statistically, less than 5% of the population of a town knows about any single activity going on in town, which is why this newscast exists. So we can raise awareness and let everybody know all the amazing things going on right here locally every day in Quincy. Good Morning Quincy is brought to you by The Fallible Man, LLC. Be sure and check out some of our other great shows like the Dad Hatch Standards podcast, the Driven to Thrive broadcast, and more. We'll be back Monday with everything you need to know coming out of the weekend. But until then, enjoy what our community has to offer, support local events, and get outside if the weather cooperates. Thanks for being part of the Quincy community. Have a great weekend, take care of each other, and we'll see you Monday.